Hello, my little weirdos. Um, Being is the sad state of um, social media sites, they've always seemed to be leaning a little right. But I mean, now that you've got both owners of the different platforms, not only Elon Musk, but you've got Mike Zuckerberg now, uh, that have bent the knee to the tangerine toddler. Um, Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm not super active, but I am there. Um, and anybody who does any kind of that serious, heavy lie trolling stuff is removed, which is awesome. Um, but it's on the feel of like Twitter, the way Twitter works, the way well, I call it Twix because X is stupid and he has enough X's. We all know that. We all know you have X's. Must. Threads, which is a meta, which is Facebook, Instagram, Threads. It's all Zucky. Out of touch with reality Zucky. So it's on kind of the same style as Twix and Threads. Is there any social media thing that is similar looking, set up like Facebook? And the only reason, I mean, I've even gravitating away from Instagram. It's just that there are some people there, and not individuals necessarily, on Instagram that I like to watch. However, if a person started a either neutral or a little left leaning, and I don't mean that as in telling lies, I'm talking as in being fair to all. If they would do that on a setup like Facebook, that would be popular, because I'll tell you, there's two reasons why I stay engaged with Facebook. One, a lot of people in my generation aren't particularly keen. They didn't grow up with social media. Our social media was outside with our friends. That was our social media. So a lot of them are there. And I'm on the last, boomers ended in 64. I'm 63. So I'm kind of on the cusp of boomer X type of thing. So I can speak for both. No, I'm just kidding. The groups are the second thing. You don't have groups on any of the others, even Blue Sky. So shout out to anybody that's got to do it, and put out a site equivalent. We've got Blue Sky, which is kind of like the answer to Twix. We don't have anything yet that's the answer to a Facebook setup, meaning groups, that type of thing. I think that is a big thing that a lot of people are overlooking, because, like I said, they're the only platform that I know of, even now, that has anything like groups. And I think a lot of people are overlooking just how popular those groups are. Take Helping Parents Feel, for instance. It's their website, but this is how that social media means it's a social. Well, social groups, it's not dividing people, it's bringing like minded people together. And, like, take for instance a gardening group. But one of those gardeners is a crocheter, and I'm like, oh my god, I've always wanted to learn to crochet. That kind of interacting, where we never would have interacted if it was no groups, if it was just the entire public, all the, everybody just seeing it. If you're not part of that group, you don't see the posts, so it doesn't hinder or clutter up anybody else. So if anybody out there has the money or the connections, knows people that can do it and that can fund it, y'all really should do that, because that's a big gap right now in communication, especially that's neutral or neutral progressive. And by that I mean being fair about climate change, not lying. When I say right-leaning news or television or media or whatever, right-leaning means they're not against lying or twisting it enough till it's almost a lie, but there's some truth in there. That's what I mean by right-leaning. They don't tell the good that progressives have done. They always bash them, and they never tell bad about the conservatives, but they never bash them. That is what I'm referring to when I say right-leaning media. Left is basically centrist, or the truth. And just so you're clear about this, the ones that I listen to and watch, they will lambaste a Democrat when they've done something egregious. How can you be mad at that? Whereas the other end of the spectrum there, they'll do anything to make the conservatives look proper and correct and righteous. So, anybody out there, you got a gold mine. I guarantee you do a platform that does fact checking and doesn't ally the BS of the right-handed, the right-sided people, but have groups that's a setup like Facebook. And I'm very curious on what the rest of you think, especially the progressive liberal folks, because you're the ones, and we're the ones, that are being left in the cold and being overwhelmed by this very hate-mongering, fear-mongering group of a party, shall we say. So anyway, Les, leave your comments down and tell me what you think. I mean, is Facebook something you've dropped? Are you still on it? Is YouTube the only thing you ever go to anymore? What do you guys, and what don't you like, and what do you like? And do you think groups are as important? Do you have groups that you're in Facebook? And how much, if so, would that be a bummer if you left because of all the crap that's going to be flying around within days here? So yeah, I'm curious. Let me know down there. You have a great day. Peace out.